Oh, it's been something of a disaster, darling. Absolutely. Yes. I mean, paraphrasing here, of course. But when you think about it, these things are supposed to be the big thing that we're all going to be looking towards, wanting to be part of. And more importantly, Meghan thought at least we were going to be, well, jollied along by the fact that she decided to come back to the spotlight. But seemingly the spotlight is now not what's required from her. Even apparently celebrity friends have not played ball as ever. Let me explain. How are you today? You all right? Yes, I'm not bad, thank you. Always lovely to see you. Yeah, no, it's always good to chat though, isn't it? And as ever, I do thank you so much for everybody who joins our wonderful community and friendship group. And as I often say, just be kind to each other, because it is about just being kind. As I say, I've got a friend at the moment who's going through a very difficult time. And it's hard, isn't it? Because you're trying to be positive for them, but sadly, the backdrop to it. Do you know what I'm saying? Very difficult, but of course, that's the world we now live in, isn't it? Absolutely. And what you do find in these very difficult times is this: you're supposed to be able to count on your friends, but even apparently Meghan Markle is finding you simply can't. As ever, let me explain. Here's the problem, you see. Just a couple of weeks ago, Meghan decided to make this dramatic return back to the world of social media, having spent months, last few years, trashing social media, both her and Prince Harry, saying it was toxic and all that sort of stuff. But when they decide to do it, no, it's all right. Now, I don't know about you, I'd love your opinion on this. I'm in two minds with social media. I sort of feel that it can be very difficult to navigate, but also it's a great way of finding out bits of information very quickly, isn't it? Whether it's breaking news or topics that actually appeal to you. If you're running a business, for instance, on Instagram and stuff like that, people can do very well. I know a lady who used to be a TV star that's made an absolute fortune, all thanks to launching her own business from a bathroom with a beauty range. Good on her, eh? But you see, Meghan Markle decided to go on a strange route, sending out pots of jam surrounded by lemons to all of her chums, allegedly. And these chums then had to, post something on Instagram, basically saying how marvellous this jam was. But as everybody knows, nothing was ready, you couldn't buy it, no details whether it was organic, the ingredients. It was an absolute shambles. I mean, you can dress it up any way you want, but really, anybody of any marketing sense would have said, this is just not working. But Meghan doesn't listen to anybody, does her own thing. It got worse, you see. She sent one to Kris Jenner, and Kris Jenner, yes, eventually posted something, but it wasn't apparently what exactly, and as ever allegedly, what Meghan wanted to see. It wasn't gushing enough, you know what I mean? You have to gush in this particular world. But according to another very well-placed source, Meghan has in fact sent out more pots of jam to more celebrities who haven't bothered. So yeah, I mean, that's going to be a big score-off list, isn't it? What you're going to do about that now? You see what I mean? And the problem that you have with that is that people think, oh, well, it's all easy if you're a celebrity. People don't want to be dragged in, particularly major stars. And I'm talking big singing stars, the ones I mean. Why should they promote something for you for nothing? Who are you? You're simply married to someone who was part of the British monarchy. And Meghan is finding very hard and very harshly that people are simply twisting the knife and not assisting. The Jams, I've been told, are having a rethink. And we're not quite sure when they're going to make a return. But either way, her team have very tactfully, nicely, politely, because they're paid by her, have said that they need to rebrand and rethink how they relaunch American Riviera Orchard. Still stalling on the social media platform, but apparently Meghan Markle simply has no idea why. It could be said she's got herself in something of a jam. Neil Sean, Kensington, London.